Good morning, and it definitely is the morning. It's 5 AM on Saturday, the 22nd of June 2019. I've been up and moving about since 5 to 4 this morning. Couldn't sleep. Went to bed early though. Went to bed about 9:30, but I was wide awake, and I thought, looked out the window. It's getting a little bit light about that time. So I thought I'd get up, have a bit of a mooch about. Went to the 24-hour shopping centres, got a few bits and bobs, got some milk, had a bit of a drive around, and I'm down here now. I'm thinking I'm going to get quite a bit of work done today, hopefully, because there are many jobs to do down at the plot at the moment. So I'm going to crack on and see how we get on. Helen and the boys hopefully will be coming down later on, and they're not as crackers as me. But yeah, here I am, dead early. See you in a bit. Bye. First things first, though, you know. Nice cup of tea. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. Right, so there's a lot of weeding to do today for the start, and a lot of tidying up. But it's all part of the fun, and I'm going to get cracking with that. I'll show you the abundant growth that goes on in the space of like a week. I've been down only for about half an hour a night, 3 times this week. So I've done about an hour and a half down here since last time we were down, which was last Sunday. And there's abundant growth. I've just had my breakfast, actually. I've just had 5 strawberries, and only 2 of them the slugs had a go at. So there was one on, a little tiny one on one of them, but it was such a cracking strawberry. It was about that big, the strawberry, that I just cut it off and had the rest of it. Waste not, want not. If it's good enough for the slugs, it's certainly good enough for me. So that's what I've been eating today, this morning. And so yeah, a nice cup of tea now, get that down me, and then we'll get cracking on with the plot. Okay, see you in a bit. Ta-da. Right, so as you can see, I have already started to clear this top end out where the little orchard is, and there's a bit left to do on this. So I'll crack on, and we'll see if we can clear all of this away and get it some sort of level. And then I'm either going to put the black weed membrane on it, or I'm going to put some planters knocking about, maybe, don't know. Let's clear it off first, see what inspiration I might get. Come on, James, be gentle with it. But it's a bit tough, that to clip. Oh, go on, a little bit more. Touch more.
Oh. It's just not letting go.
It refuses to die, doesn't it?
Wait, have I got him?
Yeah, you've got him.
Yeah, I got him.
Come back for a zucchini. That's a fine zucchini, James. It's a beauty. What do you think about him?
It's pretty big.
Big, isn't he?
Yeah. Can I show Lewis?
Yeah, go on and show Lewis. Tell him you've got a big courgette. He is doing his watering, haven't you? Give it some more. Do you want some more water? You've run out of water. Daddy, give you some more. Give me some more water.
Look at this. We've got the most potatoes out of anyone in the world, from like about 14 plants.
Here's the little farmer and the strawberry princess.
And that.
And that's what they've been harvesting.
Massive.
Haven't they done well? Show YouTube your potatoes.
It took us about...
Strawberry Princess.
It took us about half an hour. Tip it. Tip it. No, don't tip it. Actually, we can't.
That's quite a crop, isn't it, that?
Shall we tip it? So we can find all of the pink ones and give it to Mini Digger.
If you're going to tip them, then that might not be a brilliant idea because there's little tiny ones in there, isn't there, that might get replanted.
Can we go and wash our hands? Pluck some of the weeds out. Oh, wash our hands?
Yeah. Do you want to get some more weeding done?
Or shall we wash our hands?
Well, you're better off washing your hands at the end, aren't you? Get some more weeding done and I'll film you.
Yeah. Or we can do the potatoes.
So yeah, we've been doing quite a bit of weeding today. The clan, and of course the Strawberry Princess was assisting as well. Emily's friend. James's friend. And this was the onion and garlic bed. The last of the onion and garlic beds have been cleared out now. The spinach and pak choi bed has been cleared out now, so we've had a lot of that. We've got some more spinach on the grill, we've got some more pak choi on the grill as well, and I've started some more onions off today. Should have started them a couple of weeks ago really, so I could have got them in, but they're not going in here. What is going to be going in here, where the onions were in here, the next set of onions and garlic are going to be going in here, and vice versa. We're going to have the spinach, we're going to have the spinach, we're going to have the pak choi in here, and it's going to be covered because it's getting really into cabbage white season now. Although the cabbage whites have been conspicuous by their absence. I've not seen any cabbage whites for quite some time. Touch wood. We've had a few courgettes off there today. We've had cucumbers today that we've taken off. We've got... as you can see there, all the cabbage is coming along on the go. That's suffering a little bit. Something's having a right good go at that. I don't know what that could be all about. Looks like slugs to me. These are growing up, the sweet peas. We planted some more magnolia in, just to use up all the cheap magnolia plants that we've got. So Helen's been putting some more in there. We've cleared out some potatoes around the sides because they were bushing out. That wasn't the reason, it's because we've decided to start taking some of the potatoes for friends and family. We're going to have too many potatoes, to be honest with you, because we've got tons and tons and tons. In fact, stay tuned for tomorrow's episode where there'll be a 2 episode Sunday tomorrow. I'm going to complete off finishing the clearing up at the top there, and all the weeding is going to be completed tomorrow. Although we've done quite a lot of weeding today. We've done quite a good amount of weeding today. We're going to be carrying on with that tomorrow, clearing all that off. And I'll do a full plot update tomorrow as well. But also the potato experiment that we started on the 9th of March, which is the 6 buckets of Ulster Prince, 1 3-chit potato of Ulster Prince in each 10-inch bucket, cut flour bucket. And then you've got the red Duke of York. Again, we've got 6 buckets, 1 red Duke of York with 3 chits in each one of them. They're all of a similar size, but what the experiment was the fertiliser that we put in with the buckets. Each bucket had a handful of 6X in it, and it also had a handful of one of 3 different other amendments. Grow more, yeah, we had the grow more, we had the organic chicken pellets, chicken manure pellets, and we had fish, blood and bone. So each bucket, each potato had 2 buckets, 2 potatoes of grow more, 2 buckets, 2 potatoes of blood, fish and bone, 2 buckets, 2 potatoes of the organic chicken manure pellets. And as I say, we had 6 of the Ulster Prince and 6 of the red Duke of York. And tomorrow is D-Day, where we find out if there is a difference in the growing mediums and what that difference might be, because you can't tell from the tops. We have been sort of monitoring this throughout the experiment. If you look back at some of the other videos, you'll see from start, and then I think it's like 6 weeks in, and then about 10 weeks in, and then about 12 weeks in, and now it's coming up to 15 weeks. It'll be 15 weeks that they've been in tomorrow. So that's the duration. That's as long as we're doing the experiment. The 15-week experiment is up tomorrow. So we're going to do a big tip out, potato shootout, and see who is the winner on those ones. But that's coming up tomorrow. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with that. You'll be seeing that tomorrow. And also a full plot tour. It'll be about a 25-minute plot tour plus potato shootout, which will be about a 15-minute one. Okay. So I'm just going to wrap up now, continue to tidy up. I'm going to tidy up the lane, because obviously all the weeding that we've been doing down here has been chucked out onto the lane, and I've been carting it up. 14 barrows full of weeds have been shifted from these 2 plots today, and I reckon I've got about another 12 barrowfuls of weeds to shift tomorrow. Shows you, doesn't it? Hello, I've got my tooth back in now, so I can face the camera. Just looking in the camera, actually. I think I've caught the sun. It's been pretty sunny today, I'll tell thee. That's better. Yeah, it's been really warm today and sunny. Great weather. Superb. And yeah, so that's me wrapping up for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back on. Sorry about the sun there, dazzling you. Yeah, back on tomorrow, and we're going to plot roundup tomorrow. I'll get it nice and tidy so it's presentable for you, and we'll talk you through where we're up to with the growing, what we're going to be harvesting, what's pending, and what we're putting in the ground. We've got starts, we've got seeds that we're going to be starting very shortly, and I'll show you the ones that we're going to be putting in. If you look at Kelly, at Kelly's Kitchen Garden, she's showing you what she's planting in June, and it's all good stuff. So I think we'll do one of the same tomorrow and show you what we're starting off as seeds and all of that. Also check out Terry King at allotment gardening on a budget, robotic allotment gardening on a budget. Sorry, Terry. Because he's got some good hints and tips. We were looking the other day and I saw a video of his where he was going on about leaf miner on his beetroot, and we've got the same, the leaf miner on the beetroot. I was showing Magical Mick earlier. He's got the same issue, the leaf miner, which is a fly that lays its eggs on the underside of the beetroot. They hatch, they climb actually inside the walls of the leaf, and they mine out the inside of the leaf, the little maggots. And yeah, so check that out. I might show you an example of it tomorrow, actually, and so you'll know what we're on about. Because Terry actually thought himself that it might have been the sun damage last year that caused the issues with the leaves, but it wasn't. It was the beetle, or whatever it is, the fly, the larvae of the fly. Right, I'm rambling on. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. Saturday night. Don't get too drunk. You know what I mean? You've got to be up for the plots tomorrow. And we'll see you down here tomorrow. I'm going to be back on probably about lunchtime tomorrow, because I'm watching the kids, because Helen's on an early tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to be coming down doing about 4 to 5 hours. I think Mum is going to be watching the kids hopefully for a couple of hours tomorrow, so we can get down, myself and Helen, tomorrow and do a mummy and daddy farm. So yeah, we'll see you later on. Have a great weekend. Bye bye now, boys and girls.